What's going on, everyone? It's your girl Aly, and I'm back with another banger for all of you just getting into dropshipping. So make sure that you stay tuned because you won't want to miss out. In today's video, we're going to be covering everything that you need to know in order to get started dropshipping successfully during the second quarter, also known as Q2. Dropshipping is one of the #1 ways that you can start a high-income business at a low startup cost, but only if you know exactly what things you need to be avoiding and exactly what things you need to be doing. But before we head into the video, you all know each and every week we hand out a free consulting call, and I'll be announcing the winner from last week somewhere in this video, so make sure you stay tuned. But if you do want the opportunity to win next week, all you have to do is comment the word Q2 with your biggest takeaway from this video. And if you're someone who's looking for one-on-one support with a mentorship tailored directly to you and your personal needs to run a successful online store, make sure that you head over to our Instagram and DM AC_Hampton, the word mentorship, so he can get you started. Now let's talk about what Q2 is and why it's a great time to get started with your dropshipping journey. The business year is broken up into 4 quarters that are broken down into 3 months each, and we're heading into April, which will be the start of Q2. Q2 runs from April 1st to June 30th, and there's a ton of things that you can be doing during this time period in order to see the most success on your online business. Let's get into a few of them. The first is going to be market research. Market research is what allows you to determine what products you should be selling to see the most success during an allotted time period. My favorite way that you can be doing this is through AdSpy. AdSpy allows you to filter down to a specific time period in which you're able to see exactly what products were trending and what you can be selling as soon as you set up your online business. Let's go ahead and take a look. Now I'm over here in AdSpy, and I already put in some of the filters, and these are some of the filters that you can be using to find products that were trending during this time period, last year, the year before that, whatever you need. So as you can see, we have the created between April 1st and April 30th. I have the media type always being video, as that is the most intriguing to what customers are looking for. We're ordering by likes, and then the technologies that I have in are Shopify, ClickFunnels, and WooCommerce. And then I'm just filtering it down by English. So this again is going to show me products that were trending back in April 2020. So if we go ahead and scroll through, right off the bat, I'm seeing a product that I know can be popping off this year as well. So this little painting toolkit, painting roller set, whatever you want to call it, look at the engagement that it's getting. It has 80,000 comments, 121,000 shares, and the time period that it was ran in was just April 1st through July 2nd, 2020. So almost the entire Q2 quarter, and this is the type of product that I am looking for. Not only does it solve a problem, but it's also showing that customers are genuinely interested in it, just solely based off the amount of engagement that it got in that short amount of time. With keeping that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and head over to Google Trends to see what the trend is looking like for the past 5 years and see if there's a common demand that people are having for this type of product during this time. So as you can see, I'm over here in Google Trends, and I am searching down in the last 12 months just to see if there's a buzz surrounding the product right now or if there's the potential to be one. And as you can see, exactly what I'm looking for. There is the potential that this has to increase over these next couple months. But I'm not just gonna leave it there. As you all know, I do like to search within the past 5 years, just again to see if I can back what that first data was saying. So if we head over in the past 5 years and we find March, okay, so now we can see that right around that April time again is where it was peaking, even in 2018. And then if we head over to 2019, we can see that it peaked again around that April time period. And it's just been very consistent over the last couple years. In 2020, we completely peaked in 2020, which makes a ton of sense. People were at home just looking at their walls and ready for a change. The DIY trend skyrocketed during this time period, and it makes sense. So this is exactly the data that I'm looking for in order to determine that this is a product that trends over and over, and it's something that I can be selling right now. This is a simple process that helps you study the market and the demand coming from the customers so that you can come out the gate swinging and making the sales that you're looking for. I suggest that you get a couple products that are showing this type of engagement on it by using the steps that I just showed you, putting together a general store and testing them all out so that you can see which one is going to be your winner. Now, the next thing that you need to be doing in order to get started successfully this Q2 is focusing on the types of promotions that you can be doing in your advertisements, as there's a nice amount of holidays during this season, from Mother's Day, Father's Day, to Easter, and even the start of spring. Shoppers hate to pass up a deal, and if you know that something's coming up, you don't want to wait till the last minute to be promoting your sale for your store. So for example, if you know that Easter is on April 17th, then as soon as you set up your store and start creative testing your advertisements, you would want to make sure that you test out at least one of the ad copies for your product, immediately promoting the product with an Easter sale. Shoppers are online looking for deals, and if you promote the product with the holiday or season that they're already shopping for, you have the potential to increase the traffic coming to your store, which in turn means increasing the potential to get sales. Let me go ahead and show you an example of exactly what I mean. So we're back over here in AdSpy, and as you can see, I have the same exact parameters that I just had when I showed you AdSpy, but all I did was add in Easter sale, just so I could show you how marketers are using this promotion in order to bring more shoppers to their store. So if we scroll on down, we can see a laser hair removal, Easter sale, biggest sale ever with the Easter bunny, and if we keep scrolling, I mean, you're gonna continue to see the same thing. It doesn't matter what type of relevance that your product actually has to the holiday, as long as shoppers are seeing that they're getting some type of sale by shopping with you. And I mean, marketers are killing the game by using these tactics and staying up to date with what current sales that they can be using that would attract the user's attention. Promoting your sales in an advertisement is one of the #1 ways that you can bring some extra traffic to your store so that you can start seeing the results that you're looking for right from the beginning. Another thing that you need to be focused on while you're getting started with your dropshipping store that I see many people scared of is the competition that comes along with dropshipping during this time period. Q2 is a time that many dropshippers are going to get into the game because there's a ton of activities that people are going to be doing as the weather gets warmer. So that means there's going to be a ton of useful products that are trending in the market and hot sellers that you'll see many dropshippers selling. This doesn't necessarily mean that you have to stray away from these types of products. That just means that you need to market it better. Having multiple competitors selling a certain product means that you're gonna see many ways that this product can be shown off so that you can come up with your own storyline of how you want the advertisement to be shown. So for example, if you're selling a laser hair remover, you may see some advertisers showing off vacations and smooth legs in their advertisements, while others are showing off no razor bumps and easy hair removal. It's then up to you to point out the pros and cons of each of these videos and even add in your own ways that you want to show the product off. Get a video editor to mix up the video that you see most fitting to advertise your product so that you can be selling the same product as your competition while setting yourself apart from them. Now that you know the things that you should be looking for in order to have the most successful start to your dropshipping journey this Q2, there's of course some things that you need to be avoiding. The #1 thing that you need to be avoiding while starting your dropshipping journey during Q2 is selling a product for a specific holiday. Although we talked about how great it is that there's so many holidays that there are during this Q2, that doesn't mean that you should be looking for products to sell specifically for that holiday. This is something that I see a lot of people do, and the reason that I say that this is something that you want to stay away from is because a holiday is just one day. So yes, you have the potential to get a nice amount of sales a month or so leading up to the holiday, but as soon as the holiday comes and goes, you're going to see a dramatic decrease to the amount of sales that you're bringing in, which means you're going to have to put in the time to start building a new store in order to sell new products. So what you want to do is stick to selling products that are related to the overall season or products that solve a problem that customers might feel they need all year round. I hope that these tips help you get started with your dropshipping journey successfully this Q2, and I can't wait to see the success that you have. And speaking of success, you all know that I couldn't forget to announce the winner of the free consulting call from last week. So with that being said, congrats to Hugo Matsui on taking action and successfully winning this call. Make sure that you reach out to us on IG at Supreme_Ecom so that we can get your call set up. And if you want the chance to win next week, remember all you have to do is comment the word Q2 with your biggest takeaway from this video. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you show some love, smash that like button, and subscribe to our channel. Check out the video that's up next with Kyle showing you the 8 steps to building a profitable Shopify store. And until next time, I'll see you later. I'm Aly, and I'm out.
They gon' want a piece when you got it like that. Like Jake said, we gon' spend it, get it right back. Stack that internet money till the site crash. They on IG tryna get a light back. See, they don't talk that talk.